This video is sponsored by Nacon and Daredrop. Check out the links in the description to find out more. So I got a message the other day asking if I want to try out WRC Generations and make a sponsored video about it. And of course, I said yes. I've been wanting to try out the game anyways, and this seemed like as good an excuse as any. Racing games are my favorite genre, but as previously stated, I have relatively little experience in the rally genre, especially in the realm of simulators. So naturally that means my skills are...
Do that.
What are you playing?
Junction right into left for long tightens.
Bonk!
Quite the shot.
Oh! Yeah, it's all I think of when I think of rally car racing.
Oh, but is it
the fence.
sunny?
Into flat right and left 3.
What the f***? How'd I roll that?
This might hurt.
Oh my god!
Okay. You.
Let's say developing. So, Sebastian Loeb I'm not, but in WRC Generations, I think this is actually a good thing. The game's career mode is designed around 3 real-world tiers of rallying: Junior WRC, Rally 2, and at the peak of the sport, Rally 1, the first generation of electric hybrids to be used in the World Rally Championship. You can begin your career wherever you'd like, but the encouraged route for novices is to begin in Junior WRC and work your way up, giving yourself a realistic career progression as you pick up the fundamentals and hone more advanced skills over time. It also means that by the time you make your way into the upper echelons of Rally, you'll have at least some experience with the off-track aspects of the simulation. More so than any other motorsport game I've played, WRC Generations incorporates meaningful managerial mechanics. Hiring staff, making sure they're not overworked, keeping the budget in the green, and maintaining your relationship with your vehicle manufacturer are all important, and they have the potential to affect your performance on race day. Like, until you hire a meteorologist, you won't have detailed weather forecasts available to help you make tire decisions. Similarly, focusing resources on the development of your mechanic team means they'll be able to repair your car more efficiently, which is an important skill set given that they only have 45 minutes to work on the car per service break. For me, management mechanics like this have to be all or nothing. If it won't give me the level of granular control over my team that I want, I'd rather leave it to set to automatic and just drive the car. But the management in Generations hits the sweet spot. It's not so overwhelming that I feel like I need 4 college degrees to wrap my head around it, but it's deep enough that engaging with it feels worthwhile and rewarding. And, despite that montage earlier, I feel the same goes for driving physics themselves. I spent most of my time with Junior WRC cars, so I've admittedly eased myself into the sport. But my experiences with the other classes were what I expected. They're fast, terrifyingly fast in the case of Rally 1, but they're still predictable enough that I can usually maintain control. The real challenge comes through the stage design, which is absolutely on point. Each of the game's locales are richly detailed and full of obstacles for you to navigate. Much like the real art of Rally, mastering WRC Generations means learning where the hazards are and how to avoid them, while losing as little speed as possible. Ironically, learning the language of Rally involves first learning how to be patient. Just because you aren't braking doesn't mean you should be accelerating either, and coming from F1 cars, that's a difficult reflex to turn off. Once you get it down though, it's bliss. Rallying puts me into a flow state. Some of these stages are over 20 kilometers in length, but in the moment, I don't even register how long it takes me to complete them. It's no small wonder that I managed to put 10 hours into this game over just a couple of sessions. It feels extremely natural to just melt into the rhythm of rallying. And I found it easy to keep that mental momentum with so much content to sink my teeth into. The stage and car variety on offer are enough to keep things fresh. In career mode, special events like historic races and manufacturer tests separate the full-length rallies. But my favorite of these optional challenges are the extreme conditions trials, which, as the name suggests, includes extreme weather scenarios, but more interestingly, it places you in situations where you have to manage severe damage to the car. And like the rally events themselves, you only have a limited number of retries. One challenge that stuck in my mind was when I was tasked with completing a rally stage while completely missing my rear right wheel, all while still racing the clock. I didn't succeed, though. I wish there was a way for me to retry these until I got it right, even if it didn't count. Still, the challenge was interesting, and I always do these when they pop up on my calendar. Nacon also put out some cool challenges on Daredrop, a site where you can earn rewards for doing cool things in video games. And while I wanted to try out the epic rally stage with a co-driver, the timing didn't really work out, but that's okay, as I did accept the challenge of making a Kacey livery for my car, which, as with my branding itself, I keep my official liveries pretty simple and clean, so I think this turned out pretty nice. With the car all tricked out, I recruited my friend Harley to check out co-driver mode. One person drives, the other completes QuickTime events and reads out pace notes. It went about as well as you'd expect. Flat right into...
Ooh, no, we're off again.
into the side of the mountain.
Yeah, of course. Right, flat right.
Over crest!
Okay, flat 6 over crest, sorry.
I didn't know that was a...
Okay, jump, lift 5. And over a jump 200.
On the real, we got the hang of it quick enough and I actually really enjoyed it. I'm hoping to learn to be faster and more accurate with my own calls, because being a co-driver feels really cool. The traditional rally multiplayer is fun as well, and the breadth of content on offer really gets a chance to shine here. No paywalls or progression roadblocks, everything's available for you and your friends to tear up right from the jump. And that kind of goes for the whole game, honestly. WRC Generations offers so much quality content, especially at the $40 price tag. It's a great way to ease yourself into rallying whether you're brand new or if it's just been a while. And all in all, I've really enjoyed my time with it. And I plan to keep playing WRC Generations for a while to come.